My name is Jonathan Parks, and welcome to Jonathan's Nature Crafts. I must inform you that I do not live in this house by myself, but live here with other people. Sometimes other members of the household may have to walk through areas where I might be recording with other family members on the phone. If you hear any noise like that, please feel free to disregard. We are doing our best to get noise canceling equipment, which may at least keep you from hearing exactly what is being said. Thank you for considering. Well, I come on this moment and just want to say that it may be kind of lunatic right now to be starting a new video series for all I've got coming up this week, and I've got my last week to work in the school cafeteria this week before they let us out for summer break, when the students go on break and all for the summer. And even though school gets out on Wednesday, I still have Thursday and Friday to work. We kind of got cleaning up in the kitchen to do and things like that. So I've got the rest of this week to look forward to, but wanted to share with you all that I finally did get around to finishing painting up those Santas that we talked about, or that I showed you all in the last video series. And once I kind of got finished with working on them, I felt like something kind of spoke to me and told me I kind of needed to do a little thing to make my boiled linseed oil go around a little longer, or last a little longer, and find other things to kind of fill the container with that I could carve and work on to soak at the same time. And one suggestion that was from the same voice was to work on these Tallboy horses, which I finally did the intro video to not too long ago, but decided I'd kind of start on the series today. May only be able to do it for a few days and take a break in there, because Thursday and Friday I have to get up way early in the morning, which means I won't get enough sleep. And and there's just a way it is whenever I have to get up early and go to work some days for certain things we have sometimes. And and just how the medications I take require that I get more sleep, and which is something I kind of don't get on certain days. And so I say that with just the way that has had to work out, there's going to be some things as far as what we're going to do, how we're going to do it. But I'd say one thing I did here was I kind of removed some wood here from the mane and the ear to kind of do what is kind of done with the mane at the front of the horse when you kind of get up to the front of the head, and kind of like do this little carve away here. And I'd say that there's going to be some little work that shall come along the rest of its way as we kind of make things go just as good as they can come to be when we make the little horsey just like what it's going to come out as when we do this sort of thing. There were a couple of these that I carved from the walnut during a Woodcarvers Guild meeting one time, but I'd tell you the thing of it is that I don't make it out to those meetings as much. I just kind of have so much work to do for the school that during the week, and get so tired from that I don't really get out as much on the weekends to really get out and do things and be with people so much. So I kind of tend to stay real busy at home, just going about this business and trying to keep things a little in order. I'd say we're kind of, and I tell you, I got a little chip that went up to my eye just now, but can kind of handle that a little better. So we're going to try to work along this way and kind of get the little front of the mane out a little bit. And I'd say for nice little horsies that can kind of do kind little things for us, bless us all, children indeed. I tell you that this is just one of the things where we're getting down just to where a little bit of a mane shall come right into its head, make it so it's going to be nice little caricature. And like I said before, the original horses like these came from scraps of a certain shape, so I got that done, kind of made it so we probably got it to where it kind of looks just like what it's going to be, just to get a little ways into what we have for the little, I say probably the mohawk that comes at the horse at the beginning. Might try to kind of take the same little step into this one as well. And I say for this little video series, we're going to go little steps at a time, trying to work about this and see how it's going to come out to look when we all just get a little more done with our activity and our deed. And oh, I say that this is just kind of one little way to kind of work ourselves into just the things that we have for all our work and our deeds. I mean, probably since Kentucky is the horse capital, it probably might have even have been good to have gotten these done before the Derby, but we always know that there's going to be other derbies to come. There's going to be other Keeneland seasons and things like that that are going to come. There's a Keeneland season in the spring and one in the fall. There was even a friend I used to have that I probably went to Keeneland with on occasions, and we didn't go much though, and I'd probably say it was always good out there whenever I went, and things were kind of nice and interesting out there in that little place. And I'd tell y'all that this is just one of those kinds of works that does a little ways just to make a little racehorse that kind of trots around. I tell y'all that there's been all kinds of horsey work to be done, and you know, there's been like little toy horses that kind of walked on their legs, and toy dogs and toy pigs like I had as a kid. And some of those ones, they kind of had their own special leashes that you kind of held them by and walked them by, and you just kind of tugged on the leash and it would kind of walk a little bit. And with some of these critters like that, they just kind of made little happy characters out of us, and we were just little happy kids who loved to play with that stuff and do that stuff and everything. And I say that just for a little time that goes into a little work to make little things we see. I'll tell you all a little more as we go further along, but that was the step I wanted to share today. And there's probably going to be other steps to come along, but couldn't make this video too long. Get kind of tired, get kind of worn out, like I probably have been from having made all those Santas all that time and all that painting I did in them yesterday. And I say that this is just a good time just to kind of set things aside and show a little work now and then, show a little more. Hope to hear from you all in the future. Hope to show you all more. This busy week is coming ahead and I've got to look forward to it. So thank you very much and take care. Always keep in touch. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel. I hope to see you in the next video. Stay tuned.